Okay, everybody, I should be there. Just give me a second. Just make sure we're able to go to Instagram. Okay, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to just send a quick text. Okay, everybody on Facebook and on Instagram and on YouTube, I want to welcome you. I want to say thank you. And I also ask you to please forgive me for all of the lateness today. I had one thing after another go on. I'm not going to go into it too long because your time is valuable. I appreciate you all hanging in there and getting and jumping back on board. So I'm going to go into it. We had fire engines and everything else on the outside, but it's all good. It's all good. We're here. We're alive. I am grateful. And I want to thank you. Super, super morning to each and every one of you. I want to welcome you all back again. Thank you very, very much. ADFG in the house. Yes, and a great morning to you, Strong Island. Wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see you. So, super morning. And again, you've already let me know where you're tuning in from. Some of you, the rest of you can let me know where you're tuning in from. And I want to give you now the value that you deserve and jump into things regardless of anything. All right, so let's go. Welcome to the Mitch Race Podcast. Thank you for being here. I am Mitch Race. Super, super Saturday morning to you. And I want to thank you all for joining the Mitch Race Podcast. I'm Mitch Race. I'm an image strategist. I help men, young to seasoned professional men, women, people really who are distracted, unclear, and don't know their value gain clarity and vision so they can become the best version of themselves while earning their desired high level income to match their image. Um, if you don't know your value and you're distracted, unclear, you are in the right place. I'm going to help you do that. I'm going to help you to earn that desired high level income to match your image. And I do want to say this that whether you're catching this live or catching the replay, this is a note and pen rich podcast. A note and pen rich podcast. And if you're getting it and you have no problem with your viewing, just hit me in the comments and just let me know I got it. And all things are well. You can see me and that you can hear me well. All right. So I'll tell you what, let's get started. Okay. Today, we are going to go over 7 small wins to boost your confidence. I want to say blessed morning also back to you, Elba Torres. 7 small wins to boost your confidence. And if you're getting value, let me know. Let's go. All right. To boost your confidence, focus on achieving small, manageable wins that build momentum and reinforce positive feelings. All right, it's all about that. Some examples include completing a small task on your to do list, learning a new skill, or even overcoming a small fear. Celebrating these victories, no matter how minor, releases dopamine. Okay, and you know what that is. It's that's chemical that gets released as a result of when we feel good about things, when we are online and someone posts something about us or someone says something about us, we get a little dopamine from that. That just gives us, it sort of like injects us and makes us feel good. It helps to reinforce those positive behaviors, and it does help build self-esteem. And let me know if you're with me so far, if you got that part. Okay. So to be sure, there are certainly more than 7 small wins that you can achieve to boost your confidence. Um, but I will tell you this: there is certainly more. But whether you're at the beginning of your image, confidence, self-esteem, or self-value journey, or somewhere in the middle, or whether you're a seasoned vet and you have it all together. I totally believe these 7 small wins will give you outstanding value to boost your confidence. And I'm glad to see that you are with me. I am with you as well. Welcome, Covington, Georgia. Great to see you in the house. So let's take it away, as they would say. Here are 7 small wins to boost your confidence that you can focus on. Number 1, complete a small task. Complete a small task. This is a valuable one, and this is an easy one. Tackle a simple task on your to-do list. Checking it off provides a sense of accomplishment and can motivate you to tackle more. Life entrepreneur Jim Rohn said that he loved putting together lists of things and just checking them off. He just liked to do it just to have the fun of just checking them off. And it really delighted him. And you could hear it in his voice that he really enjoyed doing that. And I was like, wow, that is actually pretty cool. When you start checking things off, you do feel good about things. Anybody else out there feel that way? Put it in the comments if you do. Let me know how you feel about that. Don't you love it when you just go down the line on your list, on some list that you've had for a while, and you just feel good about checking things off, completing one small task after another or one large task? But that's where it starts. It starts with completing the small tasks and then going up into the larger ones as you need to. And you can create a plan for that. It's a fulfilling win, this completing a small task, that will definitely boost your confidence and give you some momentum to accomplish more. Number 2, learn something new. Learning something new is a fantastic way to get a small win. That's another small win. To learn something new is a small win to boost your confidence. Spend 15 to 20 minutes learning a new skill or a fact. And this can be anything from a new language phrase, to a new cooking technique, to a new office skill, to a new creative skill. And it's challenging, I will tell you that, but there are definite spaces in our day and time to learn something new. And I say this, that if you don't have the time to learn something new, then learn how to do something better, because that qualifies as learning something new. Welcome, Trinidad. Great to have you here. Number 3, overcome a fear. Confront a small fear or anxiety, like talking to a stranger or trying a new food. Something simple, something easy. Acknowledging your courage can be empowering. This is a great small win to tuck under your belt. And if you really find this hard to overcome, just start by saying good morning to someone, or good afternoon, or good evening, or hello, or how are you, and politely smiling at someone you don't know. Maybe you'll catch someone's eye in a good way, and it'll help you to overcome your fear. And it may even change or save someone's life. People are just looking to connect. And if you can supply that connection, that friendliness, that support that they need, and it's something really, really simple, it changes someone. Have you ever had that happen to you as you're walking down the street and someone just looked like they needed a handshake, they needed a hand out, they just needed a hello, really. They didn't really need anything financially. They just needed something. They just needed an acknowledgement. They wanted to meet someone else's eye to eye. That's why we're created. And if we have eyesight and we're able to see the other person, we should be grateful for that. And being able to look into the other person's eyes, we should be grateful for that, because that's really, really life-changing. What do you think happens when people are in love or they are attracted to each other? They look into each other's eyes. People communicate with each other that way. And somehow or another, we have a fear of communicating with people. That's why when you go to networking functions, it's really, really important to get your confidence up, learn how to build your self-esteem, because these are fears, and these are things that people have a hard time overcoming. But I'm going to tell you this, Remember this. Remember that half the world is waiting for the other half to say hello. I carried that with me for decades and went from country to country with that philosophy, city to city with that same philosophy. It's a reminder, even to this day, that half the world is waiting for the other half to say hello. Sometimes people won't pull that switch themselves just out of fear. But if you've overcome that fear and you're working to overcome that fear, listen, you're unstoppable because it may change your life. How about that? It is about someone else, but it may change your life. Maybe your life is that day, the thing that has to change behind this. And I don't know who I'm talking to, but this is on the replay. This is live, and I know that someone is getting it. And I'm going to go over these comments because I see y'all. Y'all are cooking out there. Yeah, cooking with gas. Practice a skill. Practice a skill. This is a small win that you can achieve. Dedicate a small amount of time, even 5 to 10 minutes, to practicing a skill, whether it's playing an instrument or a sport or a new something, new hobby. Just practice a skill. When you practice, consistent practice, even in small increments, it boosts your confidence level because then you know that you can do it. When you practice a skill and you've gotten good at a skill or you've gotten better at a skill, you don't have to be great. You don't have to be magnificent. You don't have to be excellent at it, but you can scale up to that. And that will build your confidence. You are scaling up your confidence. I want you to see that you are scaling up when you do these things because this is great, great value. So practice a skill. If you don't have a skill, find one and practice it. Welcome, Florida. I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Number 5. This is a small win. Help someone else. Anybody out there like helping people, love helping people, want to help people? You do help people. Well, help someone else because sometimes you may not feel like it. That's why this list is such a great reminder. But help someone else. Performing a kind act for another person can boost your mood and your self-esteem. This could be as simple as holding the door for someone or offering a compliment. That's real simple. Help someone else. If you have a neighbor or someone who you know that's in the neighborhood, offer to carry their bag if it looks like they're having a hard time and you have seen them in the neighborhood, or maybe you haven't, but they just happen to be in the neighborhood. Maybe they're going your way, maybe they're not, but offer them your assistance. We have to do that more as time goes on in our lives and encourage others to do that, especially the younger generation that seem to not have time and even are willing in some cases to do it. And that is not in all cases, and that is not to condemn young people at all, younger folk at all, because older folk, middle-aged folk, seasoned folk, folk are folk. People are people. And we've got to get some of these things under our belt and do some of these things in our communities, help build our communities, help build our people, help sustain them, help them to maintain, to live their best life while we are in pursuit of becoming our best selves and living our own best lives. So if I get an amen, drop it on in there. Number 6, small win. You can get a small win out of decluttering a small space. You can even get a big win out of decluttering a small space, depending upon what kind of space you have and whether or not it's really just unorganized or disorganized all over the place. That's going to boost your confidence. If you do that small thing, just a little thing, we're talking about simple applications here, but declutter a small space. Organizing a drawer or a shelf, table, desk can create a sense of order and control. which can translate to other areas of your life. Have you ever had it where you are really you're concentrated, you're thinking, you're traveling, you're looking to do other things, you're looking to expand your thinking, your mindset, and you're happy and you're excited, but your area just has just stuff all over the place, letters, mail, books, whatever. But when you clear all that out, all of a sudden you become more clearer. You gain clarity by removing the distractions of things that are around you that keep you from focusing. And you feel really great as a result of that. And that definitely boosts your confidence to let you know that you're on the right track with something simple. Number 7, when you make a mistake, be kind to yourself. When you make a mistake, be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace. Okay? Because when you make a mistake, be kind to yourself. Practice that self-compassion. Acknowledge the error, learn from it, and move forward. Practicing self-compassion is crucial for building a positive self-image. Be kind to yourself. Show yourself that grace, the same grace that you show someone else. You show a best friend, you show a neighbor, you show your children, you show anyone, a stranger. If you're able to show them self-compassion, practice what you preach. Show yourself some compassion. Be easy on yourself. Be easier. Acknowledge the error, because we all make mistakes. And God knows that we make mistakes. And thank God that we have a Jesus. And if you're not a believer, it's all right. I'm not here to push my faith on anyone or to impose it on anyone. It's just an acknowledgement that I get to choose to love to have, and that I know helps me to be kinder to myself. And I believe that it would help you as well. So acknowledge your errors and move forward, because what happens is we start living with these things and they start piling up, and they create a lot of issues for us, a lot of mental issues, a lot of challenging things that we have to cut through in our lives. And it could be just as simple as just learning from our mistakes. And we don't gain anything by holding on to these things and becoming perfectionists in what we do and who we are. That concept is just not happening. And I know you know that. So yes, practicing self-compassion is crucial for building a positive self-image. And at this point in time, as we kind of hang glide down ever so confidently and smoothly, don't you feel like you're kind of hang gliding down now as we come in? We start coasting in. Yeah, like that. I really hope that you got great value, that this podcast and this list of 7 small wins to boost your confidence really does its job to move you in the direction of your 6-figure self-image and in your life. Keep your eyes in the space for masterclass updates and upcoming lives that I'm going to be doing more often, and just announcements in general, because there's always something happening, and I'm happy to share. And I want to share this with you. If you're getting value and you need help, if you're serious about changing your life, about moving seriously in the direction of a 6-figure self-image, you need help with your self-image. You need help with your image. You need to understand and unpack your value. You need to raise and boost your self-esteem. You need a program of productivity. Whatever those things are that you need, I can help you with. So just DM me anywhere on Instagram or on Facebook or even on YouTube. And I'm going to encourage you to also subscribe to YouTube and share this podcast as well. But I want you to, and you can even DM me with your comments about what you think of the Mitch Race podcast, something that you'd like to see, something that you know that would benefit you and help you out tremendously, that you know that I can bring you value on, and I will. And I want to acknowledge you. So just DM me, Image 2025. That's Image, IMAGE 2025. And I will send you my calendar link. We'll get you on the calendar. We'll get you on the book so you can sit down with me, chop it up, and let's figure out what's hindering you from your greatness. Because I know that there's somebody out there that's getting value from this, and I know that I can even give you more value with a free masterclass and a 30-minute session. Those things I can offer you. And 30 minutes of time is valuable no matter who you are and where you are and what you are looking to accomplish in your life. It is valuable time, and I will not take advantage of that. I'm here to help. I'm here to serve. And I'm here to help you grow, and I'm here to grow myself. So that being said, I'm going to go to some of the comments here. I'm going to go over to Instagram for a quick minute, and then I'm going to go over to Facebook and see if I can read some of these things. And I want to thank you all very, very much. So let's kind of go a little bit. All right, Florida, I want to thank you. Mr. Mitch, you hit a home run every time you bring your podcast. Another good topic. I want to thank you, Florida, because I grew up playing baseball, okay? And I was so intentional about hitting home runs and getting on base that forget about it, okay? It's a monster. So I want to thank you. It's my intention, and I'm glad that you got value. All right. Strong Island says self-compassion. Absolutely do practice self-compassion. We got to remember these things, okay? Because we forget. We get away from here or anything that we're doing, that we're focused on, and all of a sudden we forget. I want to thank you also, Leonard Easter, for joining, my longtime friend and an attorney, and just a very, very brilliant and family-oriented man. He is superb in who he is as a person. Welcome, Leonard. Trinidad. So true focus brings clarity. Yes. Are you saying so true? Yes. So true. Yes. Focus brings clarity. Absolutely. Focus does bring clarity, as I said, and absolutely you're backing it up. I appreciate it. Strong Island. Grace, God's riches at Christ's expense. Yes, GRACE. Florida again, when you give of yourself to others, God will replenish everything back to you. I am a witness. I am too. Wave. I'm telling you. I am too. Yes, space. Declutter a small space. Strong Island again. Live your best life. Absolutely. Florida again. Help someone else build your confidence, and it helps you inwardly, and it feels good. Yes, it does. It really does feel good. It feels great, in fact. Practice a skill. Strong Island, yes. Strong Island again. I like that. Half the world is waiting for the other half to say hello. I can't tell you how invaluable that is. I love that. And it just is something that comes to my mind all the time, particularly when I'm traveling, because I like to remind myself that people sometimes they want to say hello, but they're often intimidated. And if you can help break them out of the shell, all of a sudden they feel good too, because you've helped them. You've helped them to change a behavior maybe that they got comfortable with, which is not to talk to strangers when they were growing up. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know if that's someone else's bag. And sometimes it is somebody else's bag. And sometimes it may have been yours or mine. So let's speak truth. Let's speak truth to truth and get real with it. We don't know what people are thinking. We don't know what people are going through. That's why that's so important to remember. Half the world is waiting for the other half to say hello. I can't say that, how valuable that has been to me. So I want to thank you for really, really just picking up on that. Yes, definitely learning something new is growing talents and skills. Wow. Yes, absolutely, Trinidad. I'm telling you, major, major value over at Instagram. I want to thank you so very, very much for your comments. I'm going to go back over to Facebook now and see if I can pick up on some of you out there. Give me 2 seconds because I don't want to be long before you, because you were gracious enough to come back when I was not here. So thank you. All right. Okay, got a bunch of comments there. I want to thank you, Darren Walker. Be iconic. True. And you're getting value. I want to thank you, DC. Yes, decluttering may help one realize that they're actually operating within a spaceship of unlimited possibilities. I love that. Decluttering may help one realize that they're actually operating within a spaceship of unlimited possibilities. Man, you were just eloquent with that, and you are growing that. I want to thank you also, Bruce Hampton, for being here from the ministry. And I want to thank each and every one of you again for being here live here at the Mitch Race Podcast, and also those who are catching this in the replay. Listen, thank you so much. This has been valuable. Your time is valuable. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Be safe out here no matter what it is you do and where you are going. Please do be safe. And keep this in mind, all right? While you're having a wonderful weekend, reframe your vision, reframe your value, and reframe your victory. Thank you so much. Again, reaching out one more time, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Thank you for the growth. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Have a wonderful and amazing weekend, everybody. And thank you for tuning in to the Mitch Race Podcast. See you next week. Again, until another. Thank you. See you soon.